You're live. Good morning. Today I'm actually talking about my great-grandfather's axe. Got it out, doing a little restoration. My father put the handle in it probably 10 years ago before he died. This axe, the first time I saw it, I was about 7 years old, which would have been 1964. And my great-grandfather had a sugar house that ended up being my grandfather's. And then the federal government built the interstate system. And that sugar house is right in the northbound lane coming through Georgia. We still own some land both sides of it, but they cut that sugar place right in half. Well, my father was emptying the stuff out of the sugar house. And this old axe was there, and the handle that was in it at that time was broken about here. But being a kid around 7 and a double-bitted axe, I was pretty impressed, and I wanted it. And I can't remember the shape at that time. It had been used, and anyway, he finally said, "Go ahead, throw it in the trailer. We'll take it." We had a dairy farm. It came home, and I was only 7. I dragged it around. Wonder I didn't lose it somewhere outside at the end of it. And at some point in time, somebody put a full handle in it, and it used to set in the basement. I kind of grown away from it a little bit. We heated our house with wood. We had a big Sam Daniels furnace in the basement, big old farmhouse, and we used to heat our house with wood. And it just laid there beside wood pile, and there was a chopping block and cement floor. And I've got some pictures I'm going to put on with this of how bad a shape it is. And I wished I would have taken some when I started a couple of years ago, filing and grinding and with stones. And I'm hoping Wrangler Star, who does not need a shout out from me, but I hope he watches this because he's quite talented and done some remarkable work at restoration. And I'd enjoy his comments. I'm going to, this nick on this side, there's nothing I can do with. That's just too deep. I'd lose too much of it trying to get rid of it. So that'll become the splitting side of the axe. This edge here, I'm going to just take it right back, remove the bevel back this way on either a belt grinder. I think I'm going to try and find somebody's got one I can borrow for, or go to their place, give them a few bucks to do that. I'm hoping he's saying, yeah, with a Blackraven you can do that. I know they're very hard. I'm going to show you a second one I should have brought over before I started the camera. This one has a good story too. This axe never cut very much wood. I knew the old man that bought it knew. And he bought it, and he put a handle in it, and he went to the woods. He was working, he had a small farm during the winter, he wasn't making much milk. And he went to the woods, and the first swing he took on a frozen hemlock branch, this is what happened. Well, here in the Northeast, we hung our axes with these curved handles. I don't know why. Cody once asked me from Wrangler Star, "What do you do that for?" So I built an axe handle. He wanted to know why I did it. Well, any double-bitted axe I ever saw in the Northeast, this is how they were hung, with this type of handle. This is a factory-made handle that my father bought and put in this axe. And he took it home, bought another axe or something. He couldn't use it, I don't know why. And he kept it in his barn for years. And he chipped ice by the door with it. That's all it ever did. Well, we ended up buying that barn, and I took that axe when I was older. When we sold that farm, I took that axe out of the barn, brought it home. I've had it all these years. But this was my great-grandfather's axe. And it kind of like went out of where nobody used axes like this and got very beat up. and I want to restore it, and I'm going to put up a video later when I do. I hope I haven't bored everybody to death over an axe. I've got some pictures of him and the sugar house that it was in before it was torn down. Somewhere I had a picture, newer picture of it, and I can't find it. Colored picture of that sugar house. I'll see if I can find it, get a picture of that too on there. But you can see the Blackraven emblem here. You can see it on both of them, but they both have been pretty beat up over the years. They were used. They were definitely used tools. And I actually want to, I don't know if I'm going to use this axe, but I want it restored. I want to be able to shave with this edge when I'm done. I want it that sharp. And I'm going to build a nice leather, make a leather protector for it. And it'll probably hang up on the wall. Well, thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment. I hope not everybody's bored.